Hey, welcome. So this is hodgepodge setup, but what are you gonna do? All right, let's see. Yes. All right, here we go. Well, then come home for lunch. Looking in the fridge. First, we're gonna make this dressing, so we gotta get everything together. Let's see. We're gonna need mayonnaise. We got sour cream. I'll go over these ingredients again in a minute. Buttermilk, crushed garlic, ground black pepper, dry mustard, salt, something called to taste, white sugar, cayenne pepper, more of this to taste, whatever that is. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and some blue cheese, the main event. All right, not too bad. We've got the recipe there. So let me start getting everything together. Part of the issue is the headphones are not long enough. So let me gather everything. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, almost done. I need Worcestershire and Worcestershire. Yeah, so let's get that. 1 second. Now, admittedly, this is not my own blue cheese recipe. This is, oh boy, I'll have to post a link later. If it's good. If it's not, then we're going to ignore it. It's always fun to try something new. Check it out. What do you mean you got some sad news? Hey, Beardo, nice to see you. What's going on? Please don't make it. If it's really a bummer and it's going to make me upset, don't tell me right now. No offense or anything. That would be a very bad time to tell me this, whatever it may be. So please use discretion. Now, depending on how creamy we're going to make this, we might break out the boat motor. As of right now, I think we'll avoid the boat motor to leave it kind of chunky. Chunky. Well, oh, okay. Sam, I'm sorry. I missed your message the other day. I saw that. Okay, so first things first, folks, let's wash our hands. All right. You got to make sure you're washing those digits before you cook for anybody, because you don't want to pass them your cooties. Yes, nice warm water. Very nice. Get our towel here. Boy, even just LED lights, it's hot. It's hot in here. It's hot. So spicy. Where's everybody? Says there's no one here. Oh, sad. That's so sad. All right, let me get my measuring cup. And we'll just wing the dry measurements. So, what does this recipe say? We're making 36 beautiful servings. The thought of impending bad news sucks. All right. Let's, just like, what do you call it? LGR. Lazy Game Reviews. We love our Duke's mustard. So, we're going to take this beautiful jar of Duke's. And we're going to add 3 cups. How many cups are in here? Let's see. 64 servings. How many tablespoons in a cup? Thank you, computer. How many tablespoons in a cup? 16. So, all right. We're getting somewhere. Now we take 16 times 3 is 48, so that's 3 cups. All right. So is it, okay, we're 1 cup over in this thing, so that's fine. We'll wing it. Oh, better use a bigger spatula. All right. Yes. Look at it go. Oh my. All right. I left about a cup in there. It's easier to do it subtractively. All right. A sassy mix of mayo. Because Duke's, it's got twang and tang and tuna fish and more. Where are we? Oh yeah, there. It's got twang. All right. Sour cream. 3 cups of it. We're making a lot of dressing. This is Happy Belly. It comes from Amazon. 2 tablespoons, 30 grams. There's 22 of them. So there's 44 tablespoons. Oh, so this is like 3 cups. Well, all right. Get in there. There it is. Now we'll just use it all. It's going to be no harm. I don't want like a little bit of sour cream kicking it in the fridge. People think I'm an animal. You're an animal. All right, well, I'd like to welcome everybody who's watching on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch today. We are going another route. Playing some food game today. Now, I like it really peppery, so I'm going to put an astonishing amount of pepper in here when we get to it, so don't be pissed off. All right. Buttermilk, 2 1/4 cups. Today's buttermilk, Organic Valley, cultured low-fat buttermilk. Ooh la la, bonjour. All right. Come on. There we go. Now, what do I say? Now, this is for 36 servings if you're making a whole shit ton. So I have the recipe. I'll post it up. It's in Gilded, but I'll post it up, the link in the description below, so you can download it for normal 12 servings. This is a little bit much. 2 1/4. All right. 1, 2. Saucy. Ooh. It's a little bit buttermilky. Ooh. Buttermilky. Have you ever drank buttermilk by accident? Let me tell you, you'll never do it again. All right. Now, we got all that in a bowl. We're going to add garlic, black pepper, dry mustard. So first we'll start with garlic. We got 1 tablespoon of crushed garlic. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of like the garlic train. So what we're going to do is we're putting some of that garlic. 1 tablespoon, huh? Okay. Why don't we go a little bit extra. Not much. Just enough to wet our garlic whistle. We're going to set that aside. I don't have a cleaver. Show you how to smack some garlic open. All right, we'll use my Henkels. I don't have a cleaver handy. So you take a garlic clove, just like so. And let me get some more light down here for you guys. Hold on a sec. Okay. How are we doing there? Okay, a little. Can we? No. There we go. All right. So you smash like that, just a little over the top, and you can just easily get that garlic off. Look at that. All right. Be careful not to blade side away, folks. This isn't kindergarten. I shouldn't have to tell you that, but blade side away. Fart in the cheese. I will not be doing that. Yes, they are. All right. Sorry, I'm not used to doing this, so I'm going to try and do better checking the chat. Oh, it's Henry. Can you grab that? Thanks, Dad. Henry's here. Okay, so it's a little bit more than a tablespoon, but we love our garlic, don't we? So we're going to put it in the crusher here. Hi. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna get these nubs off the bottom of the garlic. You can sit if you want. Henry's here, everybody. Say hi. Oh, knocked the camera over and everything. Yeah, that's okay. All right. So we're gonna crush these 2 cloves in this crusher. Put them in the bowl. So let's get that back in there. All right. If you don't have a garlic crusher, invest the 65 cents, because sometimes it's a little bit better than chopping it up, because in a dressing, even if you chop it up, do you really want a chunk of garlic that's like that big in your salad dressing? I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you like it like that. I don't know. Fucking weirdo. All right. We're going to scrape that garlic off. Got more of that garlic in there. All right. So yeah, invest that 75 cents. All right. So garlic's in there. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add some black pepper, half a tablespoon. Now this is 36 servings, half a tablespoon. That's pretty good, but I don't care. I like it. We're going to add a little more. Crazy, you say? Maybe. Yeah. All right. Because blue cheese loves its pepper, doesn't it? Yeah, I like it peppery. All right. Now, we need to get the dry mustard in there, half a tablespoon dry mustard. Now, this is something you don't want to go buku crazy on. All right. Today we're using nothing but the best Coleman's dry mustard. Coleman's of Norwich. And it won't open. We're going to try again. Oh, shit. Mustard all over myself. All right. I'm all warning you. I'm like, don't get it all over the place. Half a tablespoon. We're going to eyeball that. You shouldn't, though. Don't. It's only because I know what I'm doing. What a facetious douchebag. Yeah, it happens. All right. And we've got some salt, half a tablespoon. We got pink Himalayan salt here, fine ground. So we're gonna, it says, we got half a tablespoon. Yeah, so that's about there. Yeah. I'm gonna get a little bit more salty. There we go. Now, moving right along, we're gonna do half a tablespoon of white sugar. Now this you don't want to go too crazy on. It's not supposed to be sweet, right? But you do want a little element of sugar that helps to bring the piquantness out, the penis of it. 3 pinches of cayenne pepper. Don't pinch the cayenne pepper unless you want to be hurting for squirting. Pepper is blue cheese, no name. Make Australian brand racist cheese. That's okay. Hey, welcome back, Beardo. Oh boy. Now my parents are having snow crab or king crab in this kitchen in about an hour. This kitchen is getting its gourmet flex on today. So, all right, now we're at 3 pinches of cayenne. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 for good measure. And we're using simply organic cayenne. All right. 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce. 1 tablet. I'll use one of these to measure. Oh, there we go. That's about 110. I don't need it. Okay. It's a little over a tablespoon, but who doesn't like the Worcestershire? And of course, you use nothing other than Leon Perrin's Worcestershire sauce. All right. And then you add the blue cheese, but not yet. First, we're going to mix this concoction. Okay. Now, let me get it all off my spatula. So remains of Flavortown. Guy Fieri is the Ferrari of Fieris? Yeah, Guy Fieri, the Ferrari of Fieris. All right. Just get a whisk in there. Be careful, it's going to slosh. You need to get it fairly mixed. You do the chumble like this. And doobie-doo. Doobie-doo. All right, it's coming together. Now you can give it a little vigorous whisk. Oops. And it just jizzed everywhere. Bye. Now, if I do say so myself, that's some flavorful jizzing. Okay, I did. Yes, leaf bowls are where it's at. I call that, what we got here, sauce. All right, there we go. I'm gonna start adding the cheese. Today we're using from Statesboro, from their cow, Melissa. I guess just one cow pumping out all this cheese. Blue cheese. From Statesboro. All right. We need about 1 pound, or 12 ounces rather. So we got this beautiful chunk here. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to, move this aside. All right. Mise en place. Everything in its place, folks. Don't be like me. All right. Now we're getting there. All right. We will simply break this down so I don't just throw one triangle in there and try and whisk it. All right, that looks great. Oops, almost watched me cut my finger. Yeah, that just happened. I've actually did a nice safety tip, but don't listen to me. All right, we'll get 1 block down. So, making blue cheese dressing, if you are a fan of blue cheese dressing, then you know it's really difficult to find a good one. And when you find a good one, you just want it all the time. Well, this is a good one, I think. We haven't made it yet before. It's the first time, little secret on this channel. I've made my own before. I'm following someone else's recipe today, so we're gonna see how that goes. And but if you don't, you can't find one that you like, it's a pain in the ass. And those jarred concoctions are not really that good. And if they are good, they're really expensive. So make it yourself. I'm making 36 servings. I was able to buy all this at Amazon, all of it from Amazon for about $30. Maybe less. Let's see. About $25. $25. 36 servings. That's going to be like 4 jars of premium homemade. Now, I had to buy stuff I didn't have. Now you're going to have that stuff like cayenne and everything else. You can make 4 jars for $15. It's going to be just the cost of cheese, mayo, and sour cream. All right. All right. Now, this is a very piquant cheese, as it were. Okay. Now I need to scrape this off the board. No cheese left behind. How is everyone doing tonight? All right. We're going to wash our hands. I produced this show in less than 20 minutes. So if you have a complaint, shut the fuck up. If you have constructive criticism, by all means. Complaint, shut the fuck up. All right. Now, it doesn't look peppery enough to me. Now, here's the other thing. We have this Kirkland creamy American blue cheese, but this is really old. So I'm going to see if it's still good. On first glance, it's hard to tell. Oh. Okay, I want this, but not the parts that are bad. Oh, Jesus. I know there's good cheese in there somewhere. Okay, take that off. Ugh. Yes. Now that's a whole lot of bad blue cheese. But yes. Stinky and gross. And just right to set off the rest of that blue cheese. All right. Now the rest of this is no good. Now cheese, you can do that, folks. If you have cheese that's really old, cheese is mold by design, especially blue cheese. Technically, I could have eaten that, but I don't think that would have been good. All right, let's go ahead and wash our hands. Again. All right. And of course, if anything's ever questionable past the date, dairy wise, don't eat it if you're just not sure. Oops. 1 second, guys. It's important to clean up as you go so you don't turn around and go, oh, look, I created a shitstorm. Okay, we're going to do some vegetable cuts, I think. If we have the time, we do. Just barely. Okay. So before we move on, let's do this. Let's mix this cheese in. Now, the one way to get the blue cheese incorporated so that it's a smoother blue cheese and not so chunky is to use boat motor. And we might do that. Ooh. That doesn't sound good, Beardo. Actually, look at how chunky it is. We are going to have to boat motor it. Okay, so we're going to get this out. Is that my receptacle? Okay. We're going to get out that boat motor. What is a boat motor? Well, it's a stick blender. This is an Oster stick blender. Okay, come on. Oh, I'm turning it the wrong way. There we go. All right. All right. So I'm going to be unplugging my laptop. Power. Because you don't put a motor load next to it. Here we go. All right. And you simply boat motor ahoy. Now use a stick blender to help blend everything together, obviously, as the name suggests. Okay, this will help bring all that blue cheese together. Okay, we're gonna get the spatula. Let's see. Okay, so many of the chunks have been brought into the dressing. Now this dressing needs to cool to solidify more. It's a little bit wet, as most blue cheeses are when they first start out. They need to have time to congeal. Okay, it smells fantastic. We're gonna just keep going a little bit more. How's the production look? Okay, I can't really tell in this little window, but God bless Restream, make it so easy to do something like this. If I didn't have Restream, I couldn't do this. A little bit stuck in the blades there. Let's make sure. Oops. Shot through the heart with some blue cheese. Oh boy. Okay, it's time to get in there with the, what do you call it? Whisk. And just beat the shit out of it. All right, let's do that. Okay. No more boat motor. Plug the laptop back in. How's your guys' day going? Oh, that's good. I mean, this camera. What are you talking about this camera? All right. Yeah, I literally produced this in 20 minutes. That's all the time I had to give to get it together. So my bad. I will do better next time. I mean, I've been planning this, but then the execution was a little bit different. All right. So I can already tell there's not enough pepper in here just by looking at it. Okay. Yeah. You see how it's developing that firmness? That's what she said. Or he said. Or they said. Or who said. All right. Let's do some more pepper. I mean, I gotta be able to see that pepper. All right. There we go. All right. Okay. And we got a little bit of time to do the veggie cuts. This is probably not going to firm up in time. Just going to be honest. All right. Clean the top here. The old finger method. Oh, Billy. According to this, I just made 4 liters almost of blue cheese dressing. And it's delicious. All right, we're going to put this in the fridge. There's no space. Okay. Now, we're talking about making a lettuce. Making a veggie thing, right? Okay, so now these are no good. Okay. Yeah. These, some of this. And that mysterious yellow bell pepper that they sent me. All right. Everything gets a quick wash. Because that's what you do. Dorchy do. Okay. Probably just do. I will do 2 of these. Almost there, folks. Proof that I buy from Amazon. That's right, I buy carrot chips. Make it a life easier. All right, let me go. Ouch. Sorry about that. Okay, we got a couple yellow Italian squash, a yellow bell pepper. We're gonna have a English cucumber, some radishes, some celery, some carrot chips, some olives. Ow. Okay. And some butter leaf. Okay. So, hold on. I am going to cut that up right now. And then we're going to get going And you're gonna have your, I'm just gonna show you how I cut up veggies for a veggie tray. Okay, sorry I'm missing some chat. I know that, but this needs to get done. I'll be right back to the computer. All right, let's get some of those beauties. Now, if you're not big into fresh produce, well, you ought to be. It's good for you. So, if you're not eating your fresh veggies, make sure you are at some point. All right. And, okay, I need a container. Oh shit! I almost pulled my laptop off the table. So, salad spinner. Invest in one. You'll be glad you did. Okay. Now, what are some kind of things you guys like to eat with salad dressing? Like as dips, crudité as they call it in France. Here we call it a veggie platter, etc. Almost done, guys. Thanks for being so patient. Thanks for coming by today. Check out what's happening in the kitchen. Always nice to have people over, isn't it? All right, well, let's just go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So all your veggies, wash them well, especially if they're organic, because oftentimes they just got lots of dirt. Okay, so got those. Oh, we're almost done. All right, we got these. We've got this. All right, guys. All right, we're getting there. All right. Okay. All right. Now, hold on, I gotta take the headset off. Okay. So real quick, how do we prepare these? Okay, we got some squash. Like anything else, take the ends off. All right. Now, depends on how you like to eat these. Sticks is one way, I suppose. So we can cut it this way, cut it down that way, cut it down that way, down that way. All right. Now, if you've never eaten like raw squash, it's quite the treat. All right. So this is just, one of the ways you can cut it to enjoy. There's many other ways. I'll show you the half moons. Of course, making sure you wash these. All right. Now, if you do half moons, you simply cut your squash in half. Okay. Okay, and you got some lovely half moons for dipping, or like stir fry or whatnot, because they do shrink down. Okay. Very nice tasting, very smooth. All right, bell pepper. Well, see, when you're quick about it, you take the crown off like that. You can still salvage that. All right, grab in there, take that out, take the pith out, the white. All right, now I got these 3 lovely bits, which are probably too big. Be very careful when you're cutting a bell pepper because this outside is slippery. So you want to cut it on the rough side like this, so the knife goes easily through. Okay, so what you do is do some decent sizes. Right. All right. Hey, Peter. Hey, thank you. Oh, hey, Toshi. Oh, my grandma Amazon groceries. Shit, I know. I'm sorry. All this was purchased from Amazon grocery. I can give you the basket if you live in an area where you can pick it up or get it rather. All right. So celery. We're gonna knock off this dirty looking gross shit at the bottom. Oof. One swoop. There it is. All right. And to make quick work of the tops, I kind of like those little tops, but we're gonna go for aesthetics today. So we're just gonna go for it. Don't ever waste food, folks. I'm gonna put it in the compost, although that's still kind of a waste. Now, celery is interesting because yes, you can just cut it like this, but if you cut it down the middle, okay, like this, just watch your fingers. Okay, so you cut it, cut it. All right. Then you can do these beautiful sticks like this, and they're a lot easier to eat. Okay. So our tray's coming together. A little too much squash. That's okay. All right, radishes. Bottoms and tops. Coming straight off. Ooh, hello. Hello, my radish. Goodbye, my radish. So I'm monitoring my audio, which is funny because I'm speech jammering just slightly. So this whole time I've had to try to fight speech jammer to talk to you guys. Okay, come on. We're almost there. Now, if you don't eat radishes, why not? They're good antioxidants, hence the purpleness. They taste great, and they're crispy, and they're watery, so they're refreshing. All right. All right. So for these, I like to just cut into quarters. Any which way. And for the smaller ones, you can just cut into halves. All right. right. It's a bushel of radishes. It's always a favorite. All right. I feel your pain. I know, I'm sorry. Hey, Harsan. Nice to see you. We got some beautiful scallions. Again, to make it pretty for the tray, we cut them evenly here. Let's go to compost. Okay. Then we are going to peel that bottom off. Any unsavory bottoms, just peel them real quick. All right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're going to cut those little tails off. Beautiful. You know how crunchy those are, how crisp and ready they are. Very refreshing if you like green onions. All right. And then, ooh, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Uh-oh. John Wayne Bobbitt. All right. I like cucumbers to be not too small, so we're going to cut those in these delectable shapes. So to do this, you simply alternate. This gives you lots of surface area for the dressing and plenty of cucumber to enjoy while you're dipping. All right, now of course there's other ways to do it. More than one way to skin the cucumber. Julienne, anybody? Let's see. There we go. Get some nice sticks there. And I'll probably just all right. Now, what have we done? We've left a few radishes behind. Remember, no radish left behind. And our dressing needs about 3 hours or overnight to cool. Sorry, guys, but it's in the fridge. We won't be eating it today. But now you know how to make it, and you know how to have a nice looking veggie tray. This has been a PUP in the Kitchen production. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. The recipe will be found. We skipped our butter leaf lettuce. That's okay. No room on the platter. All right. The recipe can be found in the description below. You go ahead and find that at any time after this video goes live, which is now, and I will post it up in the next hour or two. I got to clean this mess up. So thank you so much for joining me on this interesting stream. Carrot chips. Let's throw some of these bitches in here. There's really too much squash. Squash overload. Yes. There we go. And you should be hungry for something fresh and sassy looking. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, the recipe will be posted in the description. If you guys have any questions, meet me on the server. We can discuss it there. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Ta-ta.